Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Pranaya. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. How are you?
I'm also good, thank you.
Ma'am, I had this doubt.
Hmm.
Like, do you like the number seven?
Yeah, why don't?
Randomly, ma'am. You always start the class at like 6, 7, so I thought like all of them.
No, it's not like that. But generally, I started like, before some 3, 4 minutes.
Like,
Because what
always.
happened, or what happened sometimes, I tried like, I'll be starting at somewhere 6:20. Earlier it was 6:20. But the moment when I start at 6:20, it will not work. My system will not work, it get hang, or my Wi-Fi does not work. So I usually thought like let me start 3 to 4 minutes before.
Like usually, like you observed it a lot, so I thought.
Yeah.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Moksha.
And ma'am,
Yes, Abhinav.
what happened to the older English teacher?
Which teacher?
English teacher, the older one, Samira Shafi ma'am.
Oh, she has actually left back a long back itself.
Yeah, what happened to
See, what happened, generally if I talk about the ladies or the girls, they will have, I hope you can understand the problems they might face. So everybody, they have sometime, that problem or maybe that problem. I cannot say all those things, but they have their own personal problems. So that's the reason.
how old is she, ma'am?
I guess somewhere 27 something.
Ma'am, and also how is Chanakya tutorials up to UAE and Saudi Arabia?
Means what do you want to ask actually?
Like,
In
like
hmm?
I thought it was only till India. First of all, I
No,
thought it
no,
was only
no.
till Hyderabad.
No, it is there all over actually, all over it is there. And we have few kids also who are from, Dubai. We have from UAE also. We have from London also. So see, online basically people can get connected from anywhere, right, across the globe. So that is how we have actually.
I
The
mean,
only
like,
difference is the time might, that will be different. But if they really wanted to learn something, really they wanted to understand something, then they will join. They will. See, Huria is replying that she lives in Riyadh. So, if someone really, wanted to learn, then definitely be it like 4, 5 or 6:30 something, they will join happily. They don't mind in that. And earlier, I was also taking class for the like personal classes for the UAE kids and all. So it was actually a good session with them.
ma'am, are we divided into batches or something?
No. No one is divided actually into the batches. None of you. We have a single 10th class batch, but yes, uh, we will be doing as a time will require, like, depending upon your performance, depending upon your doubts, like how we have started supportive learning, right? So if you have any doubt kind of thing or something like, to understand. So what we are doing, we are like giving you the classes. Today I had the classes, earlier you have the maths classes also yesterday, tomorrow you have the maths classes. So it's only that main motive of Chanakya tutorial is to, clarify each and every doubt of yours, or maybe if you wanted to revise it again, we can do that. So that is how, we feel actually. Because in the normal classes, we cannot, if Pranay has something doubt, who has some other doubt, Dharya has some other doubt, you have some other doubt, we cannot start it, right? But there it can be clarified. Like we can stop in between also, then any doubt you can bring up, clarify it. So that is the reason we have started these classes of doubt clarification and the supportive learning, you can say it as.
Ma'am,
But
like, before when I joined online class, there are totally different set of students and different set of sirs. Like
No,
we
I
had Surya
guess.
Kumar sir, Surya Kant sir.
Okay, actually, that was the very first in the month of March, I guess. In the month of March, that was entirely different, but the things got stable in the month of April, and that is how, I started. I think then they taking the classes, and I think Anita ma'am was there, Monica ma'am was there. So we don't have any two batch, like we have only single batch which is running with you all, and
And
it's
like
not
there are
like.
only two people from there, like Pranay and Arvind sir are the only people I remember.
Right. No, others are actually they all are new. But never mind, it's a part of life. Today you are seeing me, but maybe like some other day you will be seeing some other teacher. So it depends. Okay, children, now you can all turn on your video. I can see only me, myself. I can see Abhinav now. Okay, Moksha. Ultimately, goal is to study. Whether you're able to understand my thing or some other thing, some other teacher's point of view, or maybe any third person. So it has to be understandable thing. Correct, Pranaya?
Yes, ma'am.
Surya Kant sir was way faster to my speed than.
Okay. See, everybody has a drawback. What drawback do I have, Abhinav, if I wanted to ask you?
Ma'am, you don't have anything. Like I'm very serious about this. Like me and Kashi also, we were like playing shuttle and we were talking about you only, ma'am, continuously.
Why?
So we're like, ma'am is like very good at teaching, and then she also makes us feel good after the class, like before a few minutes and all. Like you chit
Okay.
chat with us.
Correct. That is my nature actually. I otherwise if I start, all of a sudden, with the teaching part, I cannot do that. That is not my cup of tea. I feel like, the whole lecture was so boring in that case. So I wanted to talk first of all, and then I feel refreshed up. And you also feel the same thing, right? I cannot go beyond like started with the topic, then end with the topic. No, I just need 5 minutes before and the 5 minutes at the end to speak up. Everybody can put forward their doubts or maybe the points. Any apart from the points, also anything else you have, you can put forward. You're open to everybody. Otherwise, it becomes so boring actually. Okay, Dharya, Kashmi, Sumuk, turn on the video. Rizwana, Shayan, Arav.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So the last class, what we did. Yes, Moksha, what we did last class.
I'm budding.
See, Moksha knows I'm going to ask her. So that is the reason she herself replied, ma'am, buddy. Okay.
Alcohol, yeast,
Yes. What is the name of the process, Abhinav?
fermentation.
Correct. Okay. Sumuk, what happens when, continuous division of yeast is there? What do they form? If they are dividing continuously, the yeast cell, what do they form? They will form something. Yeah, Dharya, remember, what do they form?
Ma'am, yeast cells, they like
If
what?
they don't get segregated from the parent cell, in that case, what do they? Yeah, Arab, tell me.
Chain of yeast cell.
Very good, Araf. Chain of yeast cell. So what do? They will be forming the chain of the yeast cell, and those every yeast cells, when they get segregated, they will grow individually. Okay. So that happens due to the continuous division. So continuous division is happening, and because of that, the continuous chain will be formed. And sometimes they will be, yeah, repetitive budding. That's true. So sometimes they will be dividing, they will be segregating, and then they grow. But sometimes they do not do that. They will be dividing continuously. They will be dividing the process, and because of which the chain of the E cell will be formed. So that is what we discussed in the last class. So now we will be writing the points related to it. So let us start. And I got the worksheet from Pranaya. I have got it now from Rizwana also that day she has shared with me.
Yes.
Ma'am, I just sent right now. Okay, Kashvi, I'll just go through because I did not go through. I'll be going through. Others also, please make a habit, whatever the work has been given, take out some 15-20 minutes and do it, okay? Okay, let us start now. I hope, children, my screen is visible to you all.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll start the writing part. I think about the budding we have written in the last class. Now we have to start writing about budding in yeast.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the first point is yeast cells reproduce asexually by an asymmetric division. Can any one of you tell me what do you understand by asymmetric division?
Without any pattern, which is like not equal halves.
Correct. Without any pattern or without any plane, without any pattern. So there will not be any kind of pattern from anywhere they will divide. Like if I give you the proper example, or if I give you the example, in that case, like if I talk about letter G, they do not divide actually. If I try to divide them into equal parts, I cannot do that, right? I cannot, wait, let me change it. I cannot divide them like this. I cannot divide them like this. So I will be getting unequal parts, right? Whereas if I talk about the letter A, can I divide them equally into equal
Yes,
parts,
ma'am.
right? So if we are able to divide anything into the equal halves, okay, or equal halves, or I can say equal parts, that is called as symmetrical. Okay, something which can be divided into equal halves or equal parts, that is called as symmetrical. Whereas if we are not able to do it, then it is called as asymmetrical. So in this case, in the case of the budding in yeast, what is happening? We are not able to divide them into the equal halves. That is why we say it as the asymmetrical division. Fine. Yeast cell reproduce asexually by an asymmetric division called as budding. So called division process. Wait, division process called budding. So this process where they divide asymmetrically, that is called as budding. In the second point, in yeast, budding usually occurs during the abundant supply of nutrition. So as soon as they get their nutrition, what happened? They start dividing. So that is what happened in the case of the pizza, burger, all those, fluffy item. So we are adding only small amount of it, but slowly and gradually, the dough of that will rise. Why it rise? Because that yeast got their nutrition, and that is why they divide repeatedly, continuously they start dividing there. So this is second point. In yeast, budding usually occurs during the abundant supply of nutrition. Then third point, in this process of reproduction, a small bud arises. A small bud will arise. Ionisha, what is the other name for the bud? Ionisha, other name for bud? Shayan, other name for bud? Yeah, Sumuk, tell me.
Ma'am, protuberance.
Correct. Very good. Protruding protuberance. So In the process of reproduction, what happened? A small protuberance or small bud arises as
I'm
an
writing, ma'am.
outgrowth. Okay, I'll give you time. I'll give you time. Okay, Aaron? So as an outgrowth means on the outer side of it. Okay. So a small bud will arise as an outgrowth of the parent body. So on the parent body, what happened? An outgrowth will arise. Then here in the same point, also mention about the protuberance. So protuberance or a tiny outgrowth or bud, or sometimes in some of the exam they have said protruding part also, are the same word. Fine. So this is about the third point. So write it, children, from the first.
Ma'am, can you once show the last?
Okay, just give me a minute. Everybody has written this first page?
Ma'am,
Yes,
wait,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, write it, children. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I'm writing last part.
Okay, write it up, Arya. And children, in the exam time also write, making the same points. Don't write in the paragraph form. The science teacher does not have time to check your, word by word, your paragraph by
Completed, ma'am.
paragraph. Don't do that. Always write in the point. The way how we are writing in the point. See. So you have to make a habit that always write in the points, not in the paragraph. The science does not require your paragraph. Neither the social also. In the social also, you should not write in the paragraph.
Done.
Okay. Are done?
Last part.
Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Completed, ma'am.
Okay. So this is your next page. Then the next point is division of the nucleus and cytoplasm is observed, which is later seen in bird. So this is about the process, and a note also. In the note, repetitive budding leads to the formation of a chain of cells. So if it comes in the form of the reasoning type question, that why does it lead to the formation of chain of cell, then your answer should be only because of the repetitive budding. It leads to the formation of a chain of cells.
Can you show the previous page once?
Yeah. Okay.
Just a second, just a second.
Hmm.
Done now.
Okay.
Ma'am, in the note, what is the last line which you wrote?
Repetitive budding leads to the formation of a chain of cells.
Okay.
Repetitive budding leads to the formation of a chain of cells.
Okay. Thank you.
You all have done this clear?
Wait.
Okay.
Done now.
Aren't done?
Yes, ma'am, completed.
Okay. So I'll be stopping it here. And now I think we have completed the topic fission. We have completed the topic budding. We are done with regeneration, right? We are remain a fragmentation also we are done with. Now we are remaining with two topics of the asexual reproduction. One is the spore formation and the other is the vegetative propagation. Now what I'm going to do is, for these topics, whatever we have completed, I'll be giving you the last year questions. So I'll be just discussing with you, I'll be showing you the questions, how they have asked in the previous somewhere 7 to 8 years, so that you will also get the idea. Children, turn on your video also, so that you will also get the idea in which way, how the questions are asked by them. And let me see where it is. I have typed it, but I don't know where I've stored it. Just give me a minute. I got it. So I'll share my screen. Can you see my screen, children?
Yes.
Okay, let me first of all duplicate it. Okay, so from the topic fission, you can see like 2016, 2017, 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. From how many years they're asking continuously? Almost like 8 years, right? So every year they have asked a question from this topic every year. And I have seen also, they will be asking definitely one question from the fission, either the binary fission, either the multiple fission, definitely one question will be there. Then going to the next topic, which is like fragmentation, if I talk on, see, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 in 20 they have given 2020 they have given two questions actually, one here and one here, okay. Then 21, 22, 23 continuously. And now you may ask me, ma'am, how such, like, so many questions, how they will be giving from one chapter. Actually, what happens, children, there you will be getting the option of what? Option of
They
Or.
will give or question.
Right, they will be giving you actually the
Optional
option.
questions.
Either you select the first one or maybe after the or one. Right, that is the reason you are getting either from the fragmentation, either from the budding, either from the regeneration. So whole these topics are very, very, very important. So I will just go through the question, and if you want the answers also I can provide you. But before that, I want you all to work on that. So what you should do, two topics I have prepared, fragmentation and the budding I have prepared, and fragmentation and fission I have prepared. What you can do today, I'll share you as a homework, okay? First of all, you learn both the topic, you learn, you understand, and learn the diagram also, practice the diagrams also, okay? And after that, you open and write the answers on your own. Fine, send the answers to me. I'll check it according to the board pattern. No leniency will be there in the checking. If you really wanted to improve yourself, children, this is the best way actually to do it, okay? So if you want, I'll share you only one homework today, which is maybe fragmentation or fission, whatever you decide. But I want you all to learn, practice the diagram, and then attend this thing. Otherwise, there is no use of copying and writing it. So first question of fragmentation, describe the process of fragmentation in Spirogyra with the help of diagram. See, two things I have given. Always try to understand the question. The first thing, describe. The second thing, with the help of diagram. Here, you can do either both the things. You can explain in the point form and then you can draw the diagram. Or the second thing, what you can do, you can draw the diagram. In the diagram itself, you can explain everything. This is the first question. Second question, explain the role of fragmentation in the propagation of algae. Now, what do you mean by propagation? It means division or the spreading of algae. So how does fragmentation will help to spread the algae? So what you should do? The same kind of answer you should write in the question number 2 also. Then what are the ecological implication of fragmentation in the marine environment? This answer I will share with you, okay? Any one of you can remind me maybe tonight around somewhere 9:30. This answer I should share with you, proper answer. So this answer you can leave. Then the next one, compare fragmentation in Spirogyra and Planaria, how they are different. Fine. Fragmentation happens in the Planaria also, but how are they different? You need to mention it. Question number 5, how does fragmentation contribute to genetic diversity in asexual reproduction? So with the help of fragmentation, how genetic diversity means different forms. So how different forms of the fragmentation will lead into the different varieties of the asexual reproduction. Then why fragmentation is considered as an effective mode of reproduction in aquatic environment. So in aquatic environment, why fragmentation, what important role are they playing for it and how it is responsible for it? The same answer as like the first and the second you should write. Then illustrate with a diagram how fragmentation occurs in hydra. Diagram you should draw it, and illustrate means to explain also with the diagram. Then question number 8, discuss the role of environmental factor in the fragmentation of fungus. So if we talk about the fungus, are there any variety of it which will be doing it? So question number 8 also I'll be sharing the answer. So question number 3 and 8 I will be sharing the proper answer of it. Question number 9, give reason why fragmentation is more commonly observed in simple multicellular organisms than in complex. So here you should use your brain. Why fragmentation is not happening in the complex multicellular? So why in humans also it is not happening? So think and write this answer. Then question number 10, give reason why fragmentation is an advantageous mode of reproduction for algae living in the flowing water environment. So again, the same thing you should write about the water current, about the division, about so many pieces formed at one division itself. So all the same thing you need to explain. See, different forms are there, different way are there, but the answer is common for all, except question number 8 and question number 3. Remaining all answer remains the same. Fine. The only thing is now you should know how to mold your answer according to the question they have asked for. Fine. Then same goes for binary fission. If I talk about, describe the process of binary fission amoeba with the help of diagram. Multiple fission in plasmodium directly. What are the advantages and disadvantages of binary fission? So you have to learn this actually. It's a very important question. What are the advantages and disadvantages? Then compare the binary fission in amoeba and leishmania. Then how does multiple fission differs in favorable and unfavorable conditions? So during the favorable condition, what happens? Will they divide or not? And during the unfavorable condition, will they divide or not? That you need to explain in this. Then why binary fission is considered as asexual method? Then with the help of diagram, explain binary fission in bacteria. Then describe the role of cytokinesis in binary fission and how it is differs from the mitosis in eukaryotic cells. So this question number 8 also answer I will share with you. So everywhere the answers remain the same. The only way of asking the question it changes. Okay, children. So now what you need to do, the more you will practice, the more idea you will be getting to answer. But if you don't practice, then you will be thinking so many times you will be thinking like what to write for this. Is it is related to the same answer or it is not? So more you have to practice. So then you will get to know how to write the answers, proper answers. So this is the best time actually to work on it. And later when you go to your December, you go for your November, September and all, that time in school you will be busy for your test. I hope everybody will be busy, right? During that time you'll have the test series 1, test series 2, pre-board 1, pre-board 2, PT3, PT4 going on, and they will not give you the time to breathe also.
Ma'am,
One after the
this month we are having PT1.
Okay. PT1, okay, going on. Then PT2, best of 2, then it'll be best of, then PT3, they'll start. So all those things will be there. So that is why I'm telling you, this is the time, practice more of questions. After this, you will not get time to practice because you have to be on the field. Understood what do you mean by you have to be on the field? It means you have to give your best. Right, Abhinav?
Yes.
No time to come on the pitch then. So practice more of questions. So that is the reason these questions I have typed it 2000 somewhere 16 around 17 around. And apart from this also so many other questions are there which I have not added knowingly. So the simple questions I have not added because I know if I add them, you will become overconfident that I know this and why I have to practice. So that's the reason I have added the little complicated one so that you can practice it. Clear, children?
Yes.
Huria, Dhairya, Arav, Aryan, Kashvi, Meher, Dhriti,
ma'am.
Ionisha, Rizwana, Siddhi, Shayan. Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No.
Questions.
What, Kashvi?
Like the questions you've shown right now.
Yeah.
Share it in the group.
Yeah, I'll be sharing it. I'll be sharing it in the group as well as on the Wise app. So it will be the homework for you. If you wanted to submit it, get it signed. Okay, we'll work on that. If not, now I'll not say it again to do it. Because already I have seen last worksheet which I gave you, I think 3 or 4 of you have submitted it. And the remaining still it is pending.
Mama have tests. Tomorrow
Okay.
itself I have PT1. So I'm trying to crunch it and still manage to.
Ma'am, same condition, ma'am.
Okay, you both are in the same boat.
No,
And
ma'am.
the boat will remain on the water, floating on the water, it will sink.
I have
No,
lots
ma'am.
of work, ma'am.
We are on the 2 different boats.
Oh, 2 different boats you are in.
Like revision has started for us.
Revision of what?
Like our chapters, ma'am, which will come for PT1.
So that's
Yes.
good actually.
Yes, ma'am. Very
I have
good.
tomorrow, so
I have
Okay.
no time for revision, ma'am. I am dying like to manage my school homework and then revise.
See,
Okay.
till August only you will have the homework, you will have the writing part. After that, only test, 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 and test. Nothing more than that. And as
It
you
feels
know,
better.
always every class I'll be saying I'm expecting 9900s, not lesser than that from you all. Okay? So don't cut my nose. Fine? And you can do it. The only thing is little efforts from your own side.
Yes,
Right,
ma'am.
Dhriti?
Yes.
Dhriti, Ayonija, Aryan.
Yes, ma'am.
Hindi one gives you the most homework. Amazing. And it's very complicated to write Hindi, right?
Ma'am, I know
Yeah.
Hindi, ma'am.
Okay, you know Hindi. Okay, that's good. Siddharth, do you know Hindi?
It's
To talk
Yes,
Hindi?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ask my name in Hindi.
मैम आपका नाम क्या है?
Oh, okay. You know Hindi, it means. Okay. And in bio term, do you know how to ask my name? Does anyone know how to ask the name in bio? Ma'am, what is your scientific name? My name is Homo sapiens, and in that case, I think everybody has the same name, Homo sapiens. Right?
Ma'am,
So,
what is your name given by other Homo sapiens?
what is the?
What is your name given by other Homo sapiens?
sapiens.
See, we all have the common name, Homo sapiens. Be it given by my parents, be it given by your
What do
parents.
what do your parent Homo sapiens fondly call you, according to culture?
I can't get you actually.
Mom is probably asking you your pet name, ma'am, or nickname.
My pet name, basically, it changes. It changes according to the way how actually, I behave. If
M108.
M108, who is that?
Ma'am,
I.
ma'am, the biological name.
No. See,
Ma'am,
my name, it keeps on changing according to my mood. If I am now, I'm talking nicely, then my husband will be calling me that I am very good girl. And if I shout, then he'll be saying iritu and frustu. So depending upon the way how actually, I do the things, it'll change. But anyhow, I remain the same Homo sapiens. Okay, anything else? So in the next class, we will be discussing about the spore formation, how it happens in the bread mold, or we can say it in the rhizophus. And also then we will be starting with the vegetative reproduction in plants. So vegetative reproduction in plants, we have actually two ways. Either you want to have it shortcut, either you want to go for the long cut. You decide. You tell me accordingly, we'll do that. Because I have seen the pattern in the board exam, they don't ask much, but we cannot take the risk also. So you tell me whether you wanted to learn in the short way or you wanted to go for the long way.
ma'am, after
Fastest
this
way.
chapter, which chapter you'll start, ma'am?
When will the M question? What is M question?
Ma'am, typo, ma'am, the 1 mark question got one got cut.
Oh, the rapid fire one.
Yes, ma'am.
See, I told like if everybody is present joining on time, we can have any time, and that will be very helpful for you all only. So you decide if you wanted to have it on Tuesday, we can have it. So prepare a list of questions where you have the 1 marker things only, and then we can just swipe your things and then you can answer to one another. That will be very interesting class actually. You'll be liking it. So
Ma'am,
shall
is
we?
my-
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
how
you can
long
get
will
your own
this
question.
chapter take?
This chapter, Abhinav,
Yes,
Ma'am,
because
June we
we are
have
still
started.
in. Yes,
July,
ma'am, because
August, definitely it will be. August or September
what
starting it will be.
ma'am, after this chapter, which one you'll start, ma'am?
heredity,
After
right?
this chapter, I will be starting the R environment chapter, not the heredity.
And
No,
then
not
control and
hereditary,
coordination,
ma'am.
then
Before
heredity.
that census, no, ma'am, one chapter is there.
Control and
Control and
coordination.
coordination.
Control and coordination.
No, I will not start that one also. I'll start our environment chapter because it will be completed in a very short duration time. And if I start control and coordination chapter, then again I need 2 months. 2.5 months. Moksha is like,
Ma'am, 2 months?
Yes, Riddhi. It has a very, very important actually concepts, very, very important weightage it includes.
Ma'am, our situation be like,
See, if you wanted to me go for the shortcut, I can go that. I can complete maybe,
Ma'am,
3
just
classes.
ma'am, just make sure you make it before 3 books.
yes, ma'am,
Where it is,
October,
when
ma'am,
it is.
It will end,
I
ma'am.
cannot.
November,
Seriously,
ma'am. For us, it is in November.
see, I'm not going to complete that. I'm telling you right away, I cannot do that. The reason is if I try to run also, na, I cannot do that. I can make you to learn 1 or maybe 3 topics in a day, but no use, you'll get confused. So it's better to go slow and then achieve the thing rather than going very fast and then lying down at last.
Ma'am,
Fine.
the
So
school teachers also do like this.
they will complete the school, they'll get the target actually. The school teachers, they get the target to complete by October, November, they'll do that. But in my case, I won't be doing. My
Because
target is to complete each and everything which what they ask actually in the board exam.
ma'am, school syllabus will be running in some pace and tuitions pace, so they kind
Yes.
of clash it.
Let
Yes,
it
ma'am.
clash.
The timetable.
Ma'am,
Let it
oh,
clash. No problem. No
ma'am,
problem
for
in
my
that. See, I am not running at all. I'm going very, very slowly, right? In one day,
Exactly,
I'm
ma'am.
taking only one topic. So if something else is going on in your school, I think it will not give you confusion, any kind of confusion. We are going very slow. But yes, definitely, if I was running in that case, you might get confused.
ma'am, in my school bio, there was a new ma'am. So uh, again, we started live process.
This will be torture for you then in that case.
Ma'am, we
Yes,
are in
ma'am.
still life processes, ma'am.
And
Okay.
ma'am
We
is
are in
adding
respiration
extra
only
stuff.
still. Our
Ma'am,
ma'am stopped.
our situation, ma'am. Ma'am,
Our
if
Ma'am,
ma'am
we,
stopped in. Our ma'am stopped in respiration only and started revision today.
okay. So Pranay is saying, which chapter is going on, Pranay, in your school?
Ma'am, we are done with life processes. We're done with our environment, and we have also started control and coordination. Like this now.
Okay. And Dhriti, in school, only 3/4 control and coordination are environmental is left. Very good. They're running so fast, it means.
Our school is completely different, ma'am. For us, traveling to school only like 35 kilometers, ma'am, every day. Upcoming
Stick
and
coming.
down. It's very
Oh.
hard, ma'am, to control sleep also.
So, ma'am,
Ah.
like school tests, we have to study for that, and tuition helps, to
See,
just
that is
revise
the
for just
reason, yeah,
output.
revise also, and you'll be gaining so much. You'll be gaining so much
So,
because I have the experience for almost like 10 to 15 years for checking the board sheets. So I can help you out for that, be it physics, be it chemistry, be it bio. Fine. So might be in your school also you have the good teacher, but what happens when you get, the good hands and all, you'll get the complete idea to score good marks. So think in such a way that might be someday it happens, you feel like overburdened, you have so much of homework to do it, but let it be, let it be. It will be not permanent. It is only for some duration. Later on, only test will be the only learning thing will be there. Okay.
so that's for ma'am.
Okay.
Like that's how I saw life and process tests. Now,
Hmm.
tuition is like in a reproduction, and we are in a hereditary. So if I have to, so tuition, and I have to study for that one, and this, it's kind of
See,
clashing.
here, if in the class you listen to the class properly, there is nothing to study. I have made it, I think, in very simple, the classes I have made very simple. I'm explaining a very simple language. If you understand, if you listen to the class, there is nothing to learn. Only it will be to have the revision of it
This
once.
one's easy. I'm not
Mhm.
complaining about the learning thing, but I'm saying about try to understand now. Like test, you have to study for that and this. If I had already completed in tuition, I could just revise it for the school test.
See, heredity chapter, see, if I start also, you might not be ready to accept it right now. Because in your school you might have completed in few lectures, but I will not be doing that. I will be asking you to solve those numericals. 5 numericals I'll be giving you, 10 numericals I'll be giving you. until unless you are not thorough with that topic. So that is the reason I am not starting it, because that chapter is not big actually. It is like very, very small. But the thing is, like, the way how I'll be dealing is entirely different. Yeah, numerical will be there in that chapter. Yes, 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 yes. That is the
Which
reason
chap-
I'm not starting that. Heredity chapter. Because that chapter is the most scoring chapter. If you know how to solve those numericals, you will be able to score full marks in that chapter. And that is the reason I don't want to do it, because numerical will take time. One by one, different forms of numericals I'll be giving you. No, don't be dead, okay? Okay, children, I also have the next class. You also go for your next class. Okay, if in case you have any doubt, do message me. We'll be clarifying it.
Thank you.
And any concern, any point of time, I'll be always there to chit chat and to have a discussion on that. Feel free. Okay, children.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.